Imagine holding the power of God in your hands, a notebook that lets you kill anyone, anywhere, just by writing their name. Would you use it to punish evil, or would you use it to rule the world? Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're talking about Light Yagami from Death Note, one of the most debated anime characters ever. Some call him a hero of justice. Others call him a villain who played God. But who was he really? In this video, we'll dive deep into Light's journey, his rise, his philosophy, his battles, and his downfall. And by the end, we'll answer the ultimate question. Was Light Yagami a hero or a villain? Stay with me till the end, because the truth is not so simple. Light Yagami, 17 years old, handsome, popular, and a genius student in Japan. On the outside, he was perfect. But on the inside, he was empty. Every day, Light looked at the world and thought, this world is rotten. Crime everywhere. Corruption everywhere. A broken justice system. Then came the turning point. A black notebook fell from the sky, the Death Note. Its first rule was simple, terrifying, and absolute. The human whose name is written in this note shall die. At first, Light thought it was a prank, but when he tested it, it worked. In that moment, a genius boy was no longer human. He had become something else, a god in his own eyes. And so began the legend of Kira. Let's first see why many call Light a hero of justice. He punished criminals, murderers, rapists, terrorists, people who destroyed innocent lives. He reduced crime rates. Within months, the world became safer. Streets were cleaner. Families could live without fear. He created global impact. Criminals across the world hesitated. Even hardened killers began to fear Kira's judgment. He had public support. People worshipped him, made groups, even protested for him. For millions, Kira was a savior. And let's be honest, deep inside, who doesn't wish for a world without crime? In many ways, Light Yagami achieved what police, governments, and laws couldn't. To those who believed in him, Light wasn't a villain at all. He was the hero humanity needed. But now, let's flip the coin. Because heroes don't kill the innocent. Heroes don't manipulate. Heroes don't play God. And that's exactly what Light did. The God complex. Light didn't just want justice. He wanted to be the god of the new world. His goal was not peace, but absolute control. Killing innocents. At first, he killed only criminals. But soon, he killed FBI agents, policemen, and anyone who stood in his way. Even innocent people. That's not justice. That's murder. Manipulation. He used people like pawns. Misa Amane loved him blindly. But Light only used her. He lied to his family. He betrayed his friends. For him, everyone was just a tool to protect Kira. The battle with L. His war with L showed his true self. Instead of proving justice, he cheated, lied, and killed just to win. Killing L wasn't about justice. It was about victory, loss of humanity. By the end, Light wasn't human anymore. He was cold, ruthless, obsessed. His dream wasn't about saving people anymore. It was about becoming God. This is why, for many, Light Yagami was never a hero. He was a villain in disguise. To really understand Light, let's see how others saw him. L's perspective, Light was the most dangerous killer in history. A genius who could never be trusted. Nier's perspective, Light was just a child with a toy. His justice was fake. His ego was real. Misa's perspective, for her, Light was everything. A savior, a lover. But to Light, she was just a tool. Ryuk's perspective, the most chilling one. To Ryuk, Light was never a hero or villain. He was just entertainment, a human who thought he was God, but in the end, was just another name in the notebook. Different eyes, different truths. That's why Light's character is so complex. History has seen people like Light. Dictators who promised peace, leaders who promised justice, and yes, sometimes they did bring order, but at what cost? Freedom was lost. Innocents were silenced. People lived in fear, not in peace. Was Light any different? Or was he just another dictator? A man who used fear to control the world. Light's mind is fascinating. He was a perfectionist, unable to accept failure. He believed his justice was the only truth, moral absolutism. And once he held the death note, he lost empathy. Human lives became nothing more than names on paper. Many say the death note corrupted him, but maybe it just revealed who he truly was all along. And then came the end. Nier cornered him. His mask shattered. The god of the new world was exposed as nothing more than a criminal. Light begged. He screamed. He denied. The boy who once called himself a god now died like any other human, afraid and broken. And he kept his promise. He wrote Light's name in the death note. With that, the story of Kira ended. So, was Light Yagami a hero or a villain? The truth is, he was both. A hero to those who believed he saved the world. A villain to those who saw the innocent blood on his hands. Light's story is not about good or evil. It's about power, about how even the smartest human can fall when they believe they are God. That's why Death Note is so powerful. It makes us question, what is true justice? Do the ends justify the means? And most importantly, if you had the Death Note, what would you do? Comment below your answer. Do you think Light Yagami was a hero or a villain? And don't forget to subscribe.